Hey, what's going on, everyone? Jason from Clark here, and we got some new F-Zero, right? Might not have been some of the F-Zero that some people wanted, maybe even what I wanted, but what we have got is pretty cool. You have to admit, it's pretty cool. So, I had someone, or some other people as well, ask me in my comment section for my impressions of F-Zero 99. And I tried to make a promise to say, do you know what? Sometimes these might be the videos that some of my subscribers would like to see. Now, normally I don't like to make videos based off, not demands, but wants and stuff, because I just kind of want to make the videos I'm in the mood for. But hey, this is F-Zero, and guess what? I'm in the mood to make a video on F-Zero 99. So, hopefully you would enjoy it. Let's start it up, and let's go online. Now, I did play this yesterday. I'd done a tutorial and I had one race online, and I came second in one race. But then overall, my first ranking was 13th overall, which out of 99 for the first go. Hey, I was happy with that. So yeah, this is it. F-Zero 99, man. You know, it's cool. It's on Switch Online. Switch Online, as we know, they always could lose some things. We lost Mario, we know Pac-Man is going, Tetris is still around. Tetris is physical. Oh, there you go. I get a daily reward for logging in. So when you first play the game, you have to do a tutorial, which just gets you used to the mechanics and stuff. It's cool. As you can see, I'm on level 3, but I pretty much got there just from doing my my first online race. You get some special events, which will give you additional tickets, I believe, and then you can see like a Grand Prix up in the corner, which starts at 1 AM, which is crazy, and it must go for obviously a certain amount of time, but I haven't tried that yet. So all we're going to do, we're just going to try the online mode again and see how it goes. So yeah, as we can see just from this your screen there as well, obviously loads of people are playing this because we're already on 97 players. But yeah, this is no longer mode 7. This is proper 3D. Obviously, they've made this game, brand new. It's a brand new game, based off the SNES visuals in that respect. But yeah, it's no mode 7, but still full 3D and giving that illusion of the SNES game, which is it's pretty tasty. The cars look great. I think the way the game looks is so cool. I mean, look at this. I mean, we got F-Zero in HD, right? And I just love the starter view with all the cars. It's mental. So you get the countdown to, and then I try to charge up then, and there we go. Yeah, so get on there. For those who haven't played F-Zero before, when you come off these ramps, hold down on the control stick and you'll land smoothly. If you want to take corners, it's best to, if they're sharp corners as well, it's best to tap the acceleration. Or let go of the acceleration as you go around the corner, and that will stop you sliding. And then obviously you've got the shoulder buttons as well, which give you the sharper turning. So use the shoulder buttons as well as letting go of acceleration. That should help with your cornering if you're new to F-Zero. So as you can see, this game is mental. You know, it's when you're stuck in a crowd. Sometimes it doesn't matter how good a racer you are. And I missed that goal thing there. No matter how good a racer you are, you can get smacked about. There's 99 other players on the thing. But, you get those gold things that you get from bumping people. It builds up an additional gold bar up at the top right-hand corner underneath your energy. And once you get those gold things, you go on a higher track like you saw. So literally 2 people just exploded in. So let's try and go on the inside a bit. Sometimes when you first start, obviously push for first, always. Concentrate on just surviving, and just getting through the race and just building up points in your levels. I think that's what I'm going to do, initially until I've built up a bit, and then I'll start getting a bit more tactical in my races, and hopefully then that will help me start placing a bit better, So I do know at the moment I'm in 6th place, back to life now, but yeah. So classic SNES F-Zero, the actual charging bay itself is nowhere near as instant and fast as like F-Zero X or F-Zero GX, because on the SNES version you got to wait for this little platform to come down. and start charging you. So even when you first get onto the recharge area, this is not good, is it? It's not good. Survival, people. Push to the end. Go, 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 go. Ooh, pushed a bit then. Well, 28. All right. Yeah, we made it. I was at 6 at one point. I think I was just getting pushed around a bit. And to be fair, I'm not really no excuses, but this is it's hard for me to actually talk and play games at the same time. I find that myself. A lot of people can find that. It's always weird. You got to get used to it. But yeah. So yeah, first race. There we go. Let's see how we go next. But I've played F-Zero. My whole life. Oh, these are single races, are they? Okay. Power your team to 6. That's a team one. Let's try another single race. Yeah, I played F-Zero. I say all my life. When I got my SNES, I got a little funny story with my SNES. The SNES was the first console. Let's go big. We're on Big Blue. We're just going to see. SNES was the first console where I finally caught up with my friends. Everyone had a new console like a year ahead of me and stuff. And the SNES I got pretty much just after it launched in the UK. I was super lucky. I think I got it for the Christmas of '92, if I remember correctly. And obviously the early games, Super Mario World, F-Zero, it's pretty much there at the start. And I just fell in love with F-Zero. It was a racing game like you son of a. It was a racing game like you literally never played up to that point. Absolutely stunning. And you just instantly fell in love with mode 7. Off the bat. Another little tip: try to boost when you're on the recharge station as well. If your health is currently high, which mine was. Just get away from me. That always helps you a little. But yeah, try and collect these yellow dots. But yeah, my SNES I pretty much got from launch. And I didn't have many SNES games, at the start. It took me a while to build up my SNES library. And my Mega Drive, I had a much bigger library from my Mega Drive for probably even for like a year and a half after I got my SNES. But after a while, my love for the SNES started to eclipse my Mega Drive. It's just some of those bigger SNES games. I forgot what to talk as you noticed I had it. Some of those bigger SNES games, just quality-wise, were starting to blow away what the Mega Drive for me was offering then. And the SNES then started to become my favorite 16-bit console. And it doesn't mean I don't love my Mega Drive. I freaking love my Mega Drive. I still hold it up there close to the SNES. But yeah, and games like F-Zero was some of those racing experiences. Outside of stuff like let's go. Outside of stuff like Street Racer, which is on another level. I haven't left myself enough energy, have I? Time to play it safe, people. 34 for me. I say play it safe. It's hard to play it safe when you start getting ragged up like this. But yeah, it's still weird, This game, it's great fun, and for some reason I thought it felt a bit slower than a SNES version. It probably is the same. God, 43. Come on, clocked it. Talking too much. 40 out of 50. That is pretty trash. But yeah, F-Zero has had a long history with me. So, like I said, I was there pretty much for this launch on a SNES. Frequent flyer. And then when F-Zero X came out in 1998 for the N64, it was actually F-Zero X that made me want to get my N64 finally. My N64 I got quite late, if you think about it, 1998 for the N64. Let's try this new mode. Aggressive, yeah, I think. But yeah, seeing F-Zero X, man, 30 cars on screen at once, mental. And it was in F-Zero X on the N64 that you first got the Death Race mode, which was a battle royale in a sense then, a survival game where you had to take out the 29 other racers on the track. They were all CPU, of course, but 29 other racers on the track, and in as quick as time as you could. And I used to play that mode loads. It was great, and you know, it was in GX as well. But yeah, and ever since then, I just thought, you know what, multiplayer-wise, this would be great online. Let's get F-Zero online, and have 30 players online and stuff, you know. And of course, this is what we would want from a new console, you know, 3D. I say 3D, you know, a proper F-Zero console game, you know, with online multiplayer. And so having a taste of it in an F-Zero like this, I might have actually probably preferred to have this game in the F-Zero X graphics. I think that would have been great. With the half pipes and stuff, you'd be able to avoid people a bit more. Wouldn't be so crazy. But, you know, being crazy is fine, but this is, you know, super crazy. Why do I feel like they're going faster than me, even though I'm, you know, let's try and get that aside here, the classic shortcut there. But yeah, and then obviously we had GX on the GameCube, and then when GX came out, I had, by that time, I already had my US Platinum GameCube, which I had bought early in order to get Metroid Prime early. So my copy of GX on my GameCube is actually a US copy compared to my much larger PAL library. Oh, jeez. Okay, I should have boosted it. Much larger PAL library of games, which is the bulk of my my games there. Okay, no boost in a second. Try to get as much energy as I can. So yeah, and then I had F-Zero Maximum Velocity on the Game Boy Advance when that came out as well. Another great game. I used to play that game, Time Attack races against my good friend, who we both worked in an internet cafe together at the same time. We'd always oh, I thought that was the final lap, so I boosted. Crap. So yeah, you know, my history with F-Zero has been a long, lifelong Nintendo, you know, history basically. Man, I've gone into the 50s again. What's going on? I'm talking too much, I think. But at the end of the day, I'm making a YouTube video, not fully concentrated. Go and get that final thing. Get the final thing. Nope. I didn't even let go acceleration then. Jeez, 65. I'm getting worse and worse, aren't I? But yeah, you know, my impressions of this game, you know, overall, I think it's really good. I think it's great fun. Oh, that was a team race I was doing, wasn't I? I was meant to be killing more people. Yeah. Not much success on that one. I just wasn't thinking. I thought I was in a single race again. Oh well, points are points, right? Who cares? You know, just enjoy it. And you get a bonus ticket for it if you complete it. Should we try it again? I just try to remember it as a teammate. I try and start smashing some more people. But yeah, you know, I think it's great. You know, I love the menus. The menus look great. Just seeing all the cars down there. In my initial reaction from the Direct, I said we've seen things like this before. If you're like on YouTube and you've looked at some of the Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart SNES mods that people have been doing, where they've had like 100-player Mario Karts and stuff, it looked absolutely mental. No, I don't think Mario Kart would work 100 players with all those items. It'd just be stupid. And we kind of sampled that, where we could actually select what items we wanted in Mario Kart Deluxe. There's new options recently, which are fun anyway. But yeah, you know, so I kind of always envisioned what F-Zero would be like this. So like at the start, I love how it's like all open first. Because you get a real sense of the size of the stage. Oh my god. Okay, right. Concentrate. Yep. Yeah, okay. Safe rank. I know. Let's get up here. Let's go around the side a bit. Yeah, everyone's down the middle, and try not to hit the corners. I'm trying to cut the corner there. Try and get on the inside here. Slows you right down. Let's get to the top. Let's get back into place now. Come on, let's race. Concentrate, Collective. Played the F-Zero, SNES F-Zero for years. I am good at SNES F-Zero. But trust me, this is a whole kettle of fish. And the game does play slightly differently. The controls do feel a bit more twitchy, I feel. That could just be me. And of course, you got all this bumping. You don't have a spin like that in F-Zero on the SNES and attack. That was introduced in F-Zero X. Damn. Oh my god. So I believe you bump into those gold cards, you get some extra stuff that will help you get up here. Yep. That'll help me a bit. Get down there like that. Oh, there goes so in there. Alright, I'm back into the 30s now. Right, so this is the last lap now, so let's try and get on the inside here. Nice. Oh, come on, get onto the gravel. Get on the gravel, get on the inside. Whoop, he's gone. Alright, need to take it. Everyone's going nuts now. I'll be pushed back to 40th. Grab the side there. Not good. Went over the pothole. People blowing up. Okay, let's boost the last one. Don't hit me. I tried to push the boost on the inside last second. Oh well. It was a desperate tactic to gain like 2 more places, you know, in when I'm already like 40th and stuff. So yeah, not great on that one. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have one more race. One more race, just on a normal race. Let's see where we go. Okay, so this is the second race of 3. So let's see how this one goes, and then I'll probably finish it up. I didn't want this to be a long video. I was always give my quick impressions to talk a little bit about F-Zero. You know, and I've said before, if F-Zero ever came back, you know, it's been over 20 years. You know, for some of us who tasted that last greatness from Sega and Nintendo, which was F-Zero GX, which I still think is peak racing, and not many games. Oh, I got kicked out? Did I got disqualified? I wonder what happened. Yeah, okay. Right, come on, quick race. Let's go. You know, so what would I like from a brand new F-Zero? You know, I remember doing a video before when I spoke about the racing games Nintendo haven't done, and there's been a lot, you know, since, you know, I'm a big wave race fan as well. You know, 1080 snowboarding, you know, all, you know, the Excite series and stuff like that, you know, it's, we want them all to come back in some shape or form, right? And it's been so long now with F-Zero, and like with many of Nintendo IPs, they haven't even been into HD yet. So what would Nintendo need to do? Not too much. Right now, to get it back in, not too much. People just love great racing games. And whether it's, you know, you're playing Forza games of later stuff, you know, you can evolve a little, but still, you know, make a great racing game. And Nintendo, I think they have this obsession with wanting to do something crazy new with F-Zero. Now, that might have been the case a few years after F-Zero GX, perhaps, where they could have utilized the Wiimote for something funky, or the Wii U gamepad for something funky. But now it's been so long. Do you really want to come back and do something too crazy? Alienate older fans and you know, and you know, stuff like that. It's what would we like? We would just like F-Zero in HD, of course, for the first time. New tracks, some classic tracks returns. Maybe we could have a classic mode where you've revamped some of the older tracks from X and GX and stuff, like you do with Mario Kart. Obviously have online. Chuck in a death race mode with a 30-player survival mode. You know, all this, just having these rich features in a great F-Zero racing game would be perfect. It doesn't have to look like GX. I said the art style in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for those F-Zero courses is more reminiscent of this SNES F-Zero and F-Zero X than GX ever was, than what Sega gave us. So Nintendo got the tools. I fully believe that they can make an F-Zero game, right? Fully believe it. We know they can. So I don't think it's them having lack of talent. I think it's just lack of desire, really, to make just a regular racing game. But then, you know, that's what it's not what F-Zero is. It's not a regular racing game, which is great from the start. It's a futuristic racer. But you know, they can still just make regular great games. I just, you know, we get stuff like that, whether it's Donkey Kong Country Returns, you know, or and just whatever in the IPs. Pikmin 4, then I will do a review on Pikmin 4 on my channel. I promise you, it's going to come very soon. But Pikmin 4 doesn't fundamentally do anything crazy, you know, crazy new. There you go, a bit of a stronger finish, right? 13. Alright, I'll take that. But yeah, you know, that's kind of what I would like from a brand new console. You know, F-Zero or anything else. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. GX had lots of customization. Throw that in with the online and everything like that. It's just a feature-rich F-Zero game. As for this F-Zero, I will continue playing it every now and then, just like I try to do with Pac-Man 99 and Tetris 99 and stuff. It's always great to have these things, just have a quick blast. You know, I'm a great fan of Pac-Man, great fan of Tetris, and great fan of F-Zero. So all I can say is, if you've got Switch Online, give it a try. Some people won't like the chaos of it. I can completely understand it. But hey, you know, we're paying for this online service, and as long as they keep on trying to do new content like this, and hopefully retain it. I don't know why they'd like to take some of these things away. I don't know why, especially within a console's lifetime. I don't get it. But while this year, I'm going to try to make the most of it, you know, as every now and then and play it. So I do recommend it. Give it a shot. And yeah, those are my thoughts on F-Zero 99. Can't think of anything else. But as always, thanks for listening. Take care all, and peace.